You're listening to That Dialogue Coach. My name is Andrea, and I am here to talk to you today about the communication habits of people with cluster B personality disorders and how you yourself can use communication as a tool when dealing with this at times utterly confounding population. I am a communication consultant and profiler, not a mental health professional, so this is not intended to be a diagnosis. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Let's get to it. Hello, and thank you for joining That Dialogue Coach. Today we are going to talk about customer care. Now, I know from personal experience that most of the call representatives that you get when you call customer care are not psychopaths. However, and this is a big however, the systems that within which they work and operate are definitely psychopathic. They don't care about you as a customer. You really are just a number. So, how do we get good care when we have a difficult problem and we call customer service? I think first and foremost, and this is going to be a quick hit today, when you call in with a problem, you need to recognize how the representative says, "I'm sorry." There are a number of reasons for this, and I'm going to go over those right now. So you call with a problem, and your goal is to expend the least amount of effort, physically, mentally, and emotionally, in the least amount of time so you can get on with your day. The most important way to get this done is to recognize how the person apologizes. So there's a big difference between saying, "I'm sorry you went through that," and saying something like, "And I definitely do apologize for the problems that you're having with your delivery service today." A lie spotter will tell you that answer A is the truth and B is nothing but a bunch of syllables geared towards getting you to the end of the phone call so he or she can hang up. Think about it. If you said to your mate, "You didn't take the trash out," and he or she answered, "No, I'm sorry," or said something like, "No, and I definitely do apologize for the problem that you're having with me not taking the trash out," which one is sincere? Which one is going to make you feel better? And which one is the shortest? "I'm sorry" is sincere, "I'm sorry" is expedient, and "I'm sorry" takes ownership of the problem. Care reps are trained and expected to take ownership of every problem from every caller who calls in. That is in the training of the call center, whether it's an in-house call center, say the company owns the call center, or it's subcontracted out to a call center organization or company. The soliloquy, on the other hand, is insincere, it's unnecessarily verbose, and it distances the representative from the problem you're having, and that is exactly what he or she is not supposed to do. So, who is going to go out of his or her way to solve your problem? That would be rep number one, who has the ability and the good sense and the empathy to just come right out and say, "I am so sorry that you had to go through all that." Rep number two is not going to go out of his or her way. They're not going to help you because he or she, obviously, by speech alone, still believes it's your problem. So if you have a tough problem and you call and you get rep number two, my suggestion is to say something like, "I have a call on the other line, I'll call back." And then call back until you get someone who is willing to demonstrate that he or she is ready to solve your problem. If you have a problem that's not tough, by all means, take anyone you can get. But if you have a billing problem or anything that deserves time and energy, then you need to call back and just make sure that you get someone who really cares. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.